What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Singles Battle Spot series. Today, we have a brand new team with Tyranitar, Lucario, Kartana, Araquanid, Latios, and Nidoking. Let's get started and play some games. So this team kind of caught my eye. The Araquanid, Latios, and Nidoking were all Pokemon I really wanted to test. I've been playing around with this team a bit. I haven't won a game with it yet. But it's really fun. I really do like Araquanid and Nidoking. Latios really hasn't done too much. Maybe if it was a calm mindset, I would feel more comfortable with it. But Sticky Web was something that just really caught my eye with this team. Araquanid with Sticky Web was just something I really want to test out because I don't really see too much Sticky Web. I don't think I've only seen once or twice Sticky Web in Singles Battle Spot. Probably just because, you know, hazards aren't as important as a 6v6. Compared to 3v3, I think Sticky Webs are still pretty good, as we got our first team here with Politoed, Swampert, Zapdos, Glalie, Whimsicott, and Heatran. What is this team? What is this team? Okay. So I do have Sand, which does help against my opponent's team. What do I want to exactly go? I could go Araquanid for webs, which is pretty nice here. I think getting webs would be really nice against my opponent's team. Kartana is pretty decent in this matchup. Especially if I can get a sword stance up. Problem is I kind of want Latios because Latios is a decent switch in. I think I'll have Kartana though, and I think I'll go Tyranitar in the back for weather control because I feel like I can win this game with Kartana, and the only Pokemon that's really stopping Kartana is the Zapdos and potentially Whimsicott if it's like, well, Whimsicott in general, because it depends on the set. If it actually has a special attacking move, it's still going to do a lot to Kartana, even if it's resisted. So, also Scarf Heatran could be scary, or Scarf Politoed. And I don't know what Glalie is. I don't know if it's going to be a Mega. I've seen most of them being Moody leftover sub with sheer code. Playing the dice there. But we'll see how this goes. Should be pretty interesting. I'm hoping Webs can do something, because I think they could potentially in this game. Yet also Rockman is just good in general because Liquidation is going to hurt my opponent's team a lot. My opponent doesn't have the best switch-ins to it. The resists aren't really resist. Whimsicott's not really resist. Well, maybe it's Fizz Def. Politoed's gonna lead here. I'm really thinking of either just going for webs or liquidation. I'm kind of thinking of going for liquidation because the damage is gonna be insane with the rain. So let's see. I could just go straight for the webs. I could also go for liquidation. I think it might be Sticky Web on the, Encore and eject button on this Politoed. I am really thinking about webs here. But I don't think they changed anything with Swampert in the rain. Actually, I might allow Kartana to outspeed Swampert in the rain. I will get my webs up. I don't care if it's Encore Politoed. It's going to go for Scald, but luckily I cannot get burned. Water Bubble is such a good ability in that case. And we will go for webs. And I think I want... The question is, do you have Encore on the Politoed? Because I could see having Encore on this Politoed. The question is, do I want to risk Kartana here? But I don't see a reason not to just draw off a liquidation here, if possible. It is Encore, so I could have went hard Kartana. Alright. Not the worst case, though. I mean, I could just bring out Tyranitar, I think. I think Tyranitar can... at least get the sand up, although I am really risking the burn here. I don't think it's going to be too bad. And I could also just retreat my Tyranitar into Rockman, depending on how much the Scald does. So how much is this Scald going to do? Is the question. Scald coming out, about 33%. No burn, which is fantastic. And I think I can double out here into my Araquanid. Yeah, I'm just going to double out on Araquanid. Maybe I could get my berry back in this game. Do want to keep Tyranitar around for later because the Zapdos is probably in the back. I'm assuming it's Zapdos, Politoed, and Swampert. So here comes the Araquanid, as Encore is going to come out, not wanting me to Dragon Dance, which is smart. And I'll just fire off liquidations here. I'm pretty sure it is going to be, what is it called? Well, at least I'm really assuming it's going to be, what's it called? Eject button. So Scald's gonna come out. No big deal. Yeah, that does nothing because there's no rain to boost. And I get the damage on Politoed to where +1 Stone Edge will be able to knock it out. Yeah. That should be at least +1 Stone Edge range. Eject button. So what's coming in? Probably Zapdos if my opponent has it, but I don't care if you knock out my Rockrunnit because I get the free switch. But Swampert's gonna come out. Okay. Which is fine. You're gonna be trapped in my webs. I wonder if you're gonna get up rocks here. Probably not. Don't see a reason not to just fire off another liquidation though and get some damage off onto maybe Politoed coming back in. Maybe Zapdos. Actually, if you had Zapdos, I think he would have brought it out. What's your back Pokemon? Swampert's gonna Mega Evolve, okay. Which is not bad for me at all. What are you going for? Earthquake. Maybe expecting to switch? Or just trying to get as much damage off as possible? I think Sand will put... Sand, I think, is going to be... Ooh, do I get my berry back after Sand? That's the question. Sand's still up? Yeah, it is. Okay. Ah, just so close. Not getting my berry back. Do I want to sack my Rockrunnit? Or do I want to sack my Tyranitar? I think I'd rather sack a Rockrunnit here. So I will just go for a liquidation right here. I'll try to get Kartana in and Swords Dance up. Because unless the Swampert has like something really insane. If it has superpower, I guess that could be really scary. I will go Kartana here, and I think I'm going to Swords Dance up, or attempt to, because I think I need to Swords Dance right here to pressure the Zapdos. Actually, if it is Zapdos in the back... Hold on, how fast is my Tyranitar? Am I max speed? I am max speed. Okay, that could actually work, because... So two things I could do. If I anticipate Zapdos, I could go for a Leap Blade, knock out the Swampert, then get Tyranitar in when Kartana faints, and then Dragon Dance up. I'm gonna Leaf Blade. I was thinking of Swords Dancing, maybe anticipating the Zapdos, but we're gonna see the Swampert switch out, and Heatran's actually that back Pokemon, so it's not Zapdos. Okay, so Swords Dance might have been better. Yeah, Swords Dance would have been better because it would have just won me the game. So we do get the Leaf Blade off. Although I still think +1 Tyranitar can just win this game. Yeah, I think +1 Swampert can just win this game. I mean, I guess I'll just draw off my Z move. I don't know if you're going to predict my Tyranitar to come in potentially, since I could just win the game with Kartana. However, I feel like if I just bring a Tyranitar is going to get weakened. Heatran's just going to swap out anyway, and I don't think I'm going to be able to put the Heatran in range of my... well, since I don't have Sacred Sword, I don't have that option. So I'll just damage it as much as I can here for my Tyranitar. So... let's see. Unfortunately, I don't have Crunch on Tyranitar, so I'm going to have to rely on clicking clicking Stone Edge against the Politoed. But I just have to hit one Stone Edge, basically, and that's going to be on the Politoed. Unless Heatran can knock out my Tyranitar, which I kind of doubt. Very nice damage. Flamethrower going to come out. Yeah, if I Swords Dance, I actually would have just won the game straight there. But I will rely on my Tyranitar. Because I didn't want the Swampert having superpower, and then I'd be in an awkward position with my Tyranitar, because I'd be forced to go for the attack there. Which is why, because I was like, do Swamperts would carry superpower? Because I wasn't sure. I think that was why I didn't want to set up with Kartana right there, even though Switch could have been potentially obvious. Flash Cannon. I remember Flash Cannon doing about 100 in the last game. Do I want to risk it? I mean, I should be faster than Swampert once I get my web. Once the webs happen, yet I think just going for Dragon Dance in regular form is better. As Heatran's actually going to retreat. Perfect. Polytoad. Right. I don't mind that. Because, actually, if I Mega Evolved, it made no difference. Because I would have gotten rid of the rain. I wasn't expecting my opponent to hard switch to Heatran right there. And webs are putting off a lot of work here. So, get the Drying Dance up. And basically, a +1 Earthquake knocked out. And if I knew the calc, yes, it would be the play. But Stone Edge is my play of choice here. I just got to hit the Polytoad once. That's all I gotta do, because if I get Encored, Swampert potentially lives to Stone Edge. So let's see here. Polytoad stays in, so I will be able to knock out the Polytoad, and no weather means I guarantee outspeed Swampert. Although I think I did anyway. Let's find out. Of course. Oh. How come every time I use a new team and I have to rely on hitting the inaccurate move, I never hit it? Well, that's the inaccurate move for you. Oh well, I'm gonna click Earthquake here in case you decide to go out and Swampert or something. You have Protect, so this game's over. Really? Except for the Tyranitar in game. Oh well. I guess what I could have done was just go out. As I said, I think I still stand by my play, because if the Swampert had Superpower, it could have knocked out Kartana right there, and then I would be in a difficult position. So I still stand by my play no matter what. Although it wasn't the most accurate way, I guess, of winning this game, I still feel like if the Swampert did have Superpower and it went forward, I would have lost the game anyway. So, yeah, I definitely feel like no matter what, I feel like this was still my best play here. Unfortunately, didn't get it off. I wish I had Crunch. I don't get why. I don't know why, but I've never seen a Mega Tyranitar with Crunch in the format. I guess Earthquake. I don't know what Earthquake hit. Well, if you're gonna run like Stone Edge, Ice Punch, Crunch, you're not gonna have like to hit steals like Well, you're gonna hit Metagross. I guess like maybe Lucario for instance. Mega Man Champ couldn't hit his High Jump Kick. Tyranitar can't hit Stone Edge, but that is Stone Edge for you. That is Stone Edge for you. Live and die by Stone Edge. But in VGC, it's Live and die by Rock Slide. As we find our next opponent, 1688. Hopefully we can get some wins because, yeah, I'm on a bit of a losing streak and it's not exactly pleasant here. We got Gengar, Celesteela, Garchomp, Thundurus, Farian, Charizard, and Tapu Fini. So, what do I want to go here? Tyranitar can sweep my opponent's team with a Dragon Dance up. If it hits its Stone Edges. Celesteela is one annoying Pokemon to deal with since I don't exactly have the best tools against it. I think I could lead Nidoking. I think Nidoking can put in a lot of work here. So can a Rockwanid. I think I'm gonna Rockwanid, Nidoking, and Tyranitar. Latios is tempting though because of Gigavolt Havoc for the Celesteela. Yet the problem is I speed type with Gengar. If it's a Mega Gengar, it outspeeds me, KOs me. If it's Charizard X with Fini, I don't know if it's Charizard X or Charizard Y. I think it's Charizard X on this team potentially. Yeah, because I think Nidoking can actually sweep with my webs up if it is Charizard X. And if it's Charizard Y, Tyranitar can beat it, so I'm not really too worried about it. Well, then again, doesn't Charizard Y carry Focus Blast in this meta? Oh, this could go bad. Let's see who's going to lead here. Because I do want webs up, but it could be the Tapu Fini leading. If it's the Tapu Fini leading, I think I just want to go for Liquidation. On the taunt. Charizard gonna lead. Okay. So the question is, do I want webs up or do I want my... I do kind of want webs up. At the same time, I kind of want to go for Mirror Coat if it is Charizard Y. Well, Charizard Y can't knock me out, actually. Yeah, I'll go for Sticky Web here. Charizard X, okay. So that is... depends on its set. I don't know if they carry Thunder Punch or not. Will-O-Wisp. But the water bubble. Okay, I think my opponent forgot about that, so... Gonna get free webs up. Yeah, water bubble, you can't get... Rocknet can't get burned, buddy. Gonna go for liquidation here. This is pretty perfect right here because the only move I'm really worried about here is Thunder Punch. Or unless maybe my opponent expected to switch, I guess that could be fair. But at that point, I don't know. I mean, Thunder Punch wasn't gonna knock out a Rocknet. I wonder if it would have procced its berry or not. But yeah, basically free webs up is extremely nice here because now I'm going to be able to throw off a liquidation onto the Charizard slot. Nothing really likes taking the liquidation. Maybe Feeny can come out. Maybe it has Defog. We'll get rid of the webs. Actually, I don't think they run Defog in this format. I'm thinking of singles. OU. Garchomp's going to come out, which is alright. Take that speed fall. We will get a liquidation off. And a defense drop, which is nice. Rough skin. How important is my sash? Not really too important. The reason is I kind of want to go hard Nidoking right here. The reason I want to go hard Nidoking here is I don't want Charizard to set up after this Garchomp attacks. In that case, I could always just Icy Wind to Charizard. So I think I'm just going to go for liquidations. Rock Slide. Huh. Rock Slide instead of Stone Edge. Rocknet is... Please don't... Okay. I mean, I'm just going to go for a liquidation right here anyway. So we're going to lose our Rocknet here. We do get a free switch in the Nidoking. I don't know if this is Scarf Garchomp or not, but this is why I want to keep my sash on my Nidoking alive, so now I can just throw off some Earth Powers. Earth Power should be able to knock out Garchomp. It doesn't look like a bulky variant of Garchomp. Liquidation did a little bit too much, so I think Earth Power should be able to knock it out with Stab Sheer Force. When a Charizard comes in, I get an Earth Power off. Maybe Ice Beam would have been better for the Celesteela, but who knows. But I think if you are Scarf Garchomp, you might just try to break my sash here. But Garchomp's going to retreat, so I think it might be Scarf as Charizard's going to come out, which is fine. Webs is going to slow it down as Earth Power will come out. Just knock out Charizard. Nice. So Nidoking putting in some work, getting rid of the Charizard right there. Let's see what my opponent's next Pokemon is going to be. Celesteela, okay. Huh. Wonder what kind of Celesteela this is. I do have Fire Blast, and I do want to click it right here to damage it. Alright, I hit a Fire Blast, which is nice. Big damage. Leech Seed. Ooh, and we get the Avoid. Oh, that is so clutch. A little bit of payback right there for that flinch. But right now, we'll get a Fire Blast. Knock out the Celesteela. If we connect. I think my opponent had to go for a miss right there. But it looks like it's going to forfeit. I'm pretty sure it was Scarf Garchomp. Yeah, I feel like even if it's Scarf Garchomp, as long as I hit a Stone Edge or Fire Blast, I hit one of the two onto the Celesteela, I knock it out. But I think maybe my opponent was going for the mind game of, do you stay in with Celesteela, or are you going to go back into Garchomp on the Fire Blast so you can click Earthquake afterward? So I think that was a mind game, but end up pulling out the win there. Nidoking can hit inaccurate moves. Tyranitar takes some lessons from Nidoking, but Nidoking, it will do some work. I really thought that Webs plus Nidoking could have done some work, and it did. It did. It absolutely did. And even without Life Orb, we were actually able to still pick up a lot of damage with Nidoking. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Nidoking right now. As we got our third opponent with the team of Gyarados, Thunder's Variant, Aegislash, Mimikyu, Garchomp, and Glalie. So Aegislash is a bit scary. So is the Gyarados. Our web stack good in this matchup? Not really. Katana's pretty good in this matchup. Latios is decent, yet not that great. Although Z-Thunder could catch my opponent off guard. I think I want to go Nidoking, Kartana, Tyranitar. Yeah, that's what looks good to me right now. I am worried because if my opponent positions it well with a Scarf Garchomp, it can it can sweep me with Scarf Earthquake. So I gotta be careful about that. I'm probably gonna have to either preserve Nidoking Sash, which I don't think I can do in this game, keep Kartana decently healthy, or get +2 with Tyranitar, or take no damage with Tyranitar, because I should be able to live one. Oh, here comes the Garchomp lead. Well, I do have Ice Beam, and I will just fire it off. If I can get rid of Garchomp, that's absolutely huge for my team. So, we'll go for the Ice Beam right here. Rocks can go up, no big deal. Although, it could break my Nidoking Sash in the future if I have to retreat Nidoking. But Ice Beam here, as Substitute, is going to go up. Okay. Again, I do have that Sash, so I can play aggressive with the Nidoking. So, it means it's not Sub Garchomp, which is actually pretty good for me. So, I don't care. Take this Nidoking Sash, but I will take your Garchomp, which is probably one of the main threats to my Tyranitar. So, go for the Ice Beam once again. I wonder if he would sub again. Fling. That's a thing. I've seen this before, but I didn't see Fling Light Ball on a Garchomp before. Okay, what the heck? Alright, so if you don't know what that does, it does always paralyze the target. What the heck? What's coming out? Glalie. Smart Strike can never miss. But the problem is my opponent's probably going to go for the paras. What's stronger? I think Sludge Wave is stronger. I'm going to fire for Sludge Wave. Yeah, because you're going to get a free substitute up no matter what at this point. So I'm just going to sack Nidoking here. With it being paralyzed, it's not too big of a deal. The problem is I am giving this Glalie some Moody boosts. Leftovers. The question is, did you get a speed right away? Accuracy drops, but that shouldn't matter if it's sheer code spam. I will go for a substitute once again. Nidoking not getting parrot, so Nidoking has been putting in some work. Alright. The Glalie is getting a bit low on health. Are you going to keep clicking the sub game? Oh no, it's an accuracy rise and a speed fall. Okay. I think they run max speed, max HP anyway, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. Protect, okay. So I could have maybe went for the hard switch out to Tyranitar. I actually hoped Nidoking got parried there to waste the para turn. Although, doesn't really matter. As long as I avoid getting parried, I should be fine. Oh, no, 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 no. Here's where we're having fun. I don't know if Ice Beam knocks out Kartana. That's like the one thing. I'm going to Sludge Wave one more time. I'm hoping I can connect the Sludge Wave, force my opponent to protect, getting Kartana here. Oh, beautiful. Nidoking putting in some work. Alright. Nidoking is like, I'm the king. I'm going to show you why I'm called the king. Alright. Leftovers. Speed. Defense. That's... You should still go down to Smart Strike. Okay. And a special attack drop. So if you do have Ice Beam, I'll live it. Okay. Hard Kartana here. Smart Strike is good here. Hopefully you protect. So get Kartana in on... you substitute. Okay. Alright. I know Glalie is dangerously low. What's it getting? Defense again. Although you're really low at this point, so I don't think it's going to matter too much. I will go for Smart Strike here. You might protect, although not sure. You do protect. Okay. Probably just trying to get another Moody. Man, this is obnoxious to play. Is this what they always do with Glalie? Is this what they always do with Glalie? I know that it substitutes your code protect stuff, but like, do they always have like the light ball thing? You're +6 defense. You're kidding me. Oh, I'm just hoping you're very inaccurate with your attacks. Glalie and Gliscor. Oh man, these Pokemon. We should still be able to break the sub with my Kartana at least. So we'll go for Smart Strike, knock out the sub. At least I'm pretty sure. It should. Yeah, because Kartana is not a weak Pokemon. Freeze Dry. Okay, you're -1. Oh, it's not even 2 KO. Oh, that's great. Attack Rise, that's fine. Accuracy, okay. Aren't you boosted accuracy still anyway? No, you're -1 accuracy, actually. I'm actually going to Swords Dance here in case you try to get a different Moody boost. With Protect, yeah. Perfect. I should be able to knock out Glalie now with my Kartana. Assuming no speed. Let's see. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Smart Strike is my play of choice. You might... I don't know if you would go for the double here. Glady's actually going to retreat. Alright. Aegislash. Who has Darkium? I do. Oh, that actually did a decent amount. Alright. Here we go. Now I see why people run this. Alright. So, Darkium Kartana putting in some work right here. Because we get to hit this Aegislash, go, knock it out. And then, I don't know, we could still lose to Glalie because on the first Protect it depends on the Moody boost. Well, it has to be speed in order to win the game. So we'll knock out Aegislash here. Let's go, Kartana. Let's go. Getting that big knockout here as we will get a Beast Boost. And plus, 3 Kartana will be out. Let's see. Really comes down to, does Glalie get the boost? Glalie comes out. Come on, Kartana. Protect. I wonder if there's a Mega Glalie team. I know this leftover sub thing is all around, but I want to see if there's a Mega Glalie team. Mega Glalie would be fun. Why does it always get speed? Okay. I don't know if you knocked me out though. Well, I think you were -1 when you faced me, so we'll see here. Freeze Dry. That probably knocks me, I would assume. Yeah, okay. Alright, we get to still play against this Glalie. How fun. Attack Rise doesn't matter. Okay, it's gonna come down to how lucky this Glalie gets. We'll go Tyranitar. Wonder if you're gonna Protect first. I doubt you're gonna Protect because I do have... Problem is I'm gonna have to risk inaccurate attacks with Stone Edge at this point. Throw off an Earthquake first. On, I'm hoping his substitute. If you Protect, I could Dragon Dance. Oh, you went straight for a Sure Coat. Thank you. Damage onto the Glalie. I didn't Mega Evolve because I felt like my opponent was going to try to stall me out longer. Okay, you can't sub here. This is good. This is good. This is good. It really doesn't matter if I Protect or not. Speed falls. Is there Dragon Dance here? No, Glalie's still going to be faster than me regardless. Glalie is still going to be faster regardless. Yep, Dragon Dance could have been the better play. Yet, even at +1, Tyranitar does not outspeed Glalie. Not even Mega Tyranitar, because they run max speed on this thing. And there's no point in Mega Evolving, because Freeze Dry is not going to knock me out. Freeze Dry is basically pointless. It literally comes down to, are you going to hit the attacks? And I think Nidoking can live 1 Sheer Code, but it might come down to, do I get Parrot or not? Or the Glalie gets an Invasion Boost. Okay, this is close. This Glalie is soloing my team. So Dragon Dance didn't matter there. speed. Gets an evasion drop, which is actually significant. Alright. It either comes down to, do I get parried? Do you crit? Yeah, basically one of those two. Or if you're going to go for another Moody boost. Which I don't see a reason not to, really. Alright, it comes down to the king. Comes down to the king. Attacks. Actually, is this the last turn of sand? No, it's not. Perfect. Because you cannot sub up to give yourself extra Moody boost. Oh, no. Well, special attack dropped. How many stages is it at? -1. Alright. Hands crossed. Fingers crossed. Cross something of your body. Wish me luck here. Why is my opponent taking it long? Just go. You already had the evasion boost. There are ways you can get out of this. Freeze dry. Okay. Let's go, Nidoking! Alright. Alright, Nidoking is the king in this episode. Nidoking putting in some work. Really happy about it. Go. 2-1? Yeah, I think it's 2-1, right? Yeah, 2-1. Nidoking putting in fantastic work in today's episode. Alright, that Glalie is so scary. I hate facing that set. But I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Singles Battle Spot series. If you did, please leave a like down below. Show your support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description as well, such as my social medias, the side series on the channel, my main series on the channel, all that good stuff, links in the description, as well as the QR code if you do want to try this team alongside me. And feel free to leave a comment down below as I do read them. Otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people, and until we battle again, I'll catch you all later.